rocking with
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report Podcast.
Okay, so I know, dealing with them, they don't want you to even do interviews about this shit, talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but how many times did they actually, did you sit down with them? Did they bring you to the building? You had to go in for a certain time and talk to them besides them going to their house? I mean, going to your house?
Just twice.
Yeah. Twice besides the initial meeting?
Just twice.
Yeah.
That meeting, and then they spent on me again.
Yeah. They came to see you twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the first time was just a little, who was explaining to me. Then the second time was like, oh, no, we got this. And then that's when they got to putting up you was Kenny Mac, Sally, and all that shit.
Yeah, so they showed you the text messages between you and him too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did they basically they probably said, yo, we could charge you with XYZ if you don't talk to us?
Yeah, you know how that shit go. If you don't participate, if you don't,
if you don't cooperate,
you'll be up in there with them and all that shit. That's the norm.
How can they charge you? They can't charge you anything related to that situation, though.
I mean, that's what conspiracy kick in.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, conspiracy run deep.
It do.
You can say that's just like. If we on the block selling, right? You ain't got to sell a bag. If I walk up to you and ask you, hey, who got that? You
and
say
you
down
point,
the street.
That's conspiracy.
That's conspiracy,
bro. I know.
It runs deep, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people,
it
runs deep.
Yeah.
Like a picture's worth 1,000 words. You could, to me and you, we could be saying this in slang and everything. But when they break it down educational to the white people and everybody else, hey, it might say something different.
Yeah.
A verb might be like with me and my wife yesterday, we were saying robbery and snatch. It's two different things, but to my wife and them, a snatch is like a robbery. But it's not the same.
It's not the same.
And then if I snatch your money and get away with it, that's a theft.
Yeah.
But if I up on you, that's a robbery.
Yeah. Even stealing and robbery is two different things.
Yeah,
sometimes
it's way different.
Motherfucker get steal from you and they be like, oh, he robbed him. He didn't rob him. He
didn't rob him.
Yeah.
So it's different. It's different terms and shit.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm gonna move past that because I don't know what can be said and what I'm gonna leave that alone. Also, another person that was involved with this situation, Butta.
Yeah.
Did you know Butta was involved before this came out?
Butta Ben said it.
Yeah.
Butta Ben said, he said, I gave back 100 years.
Yeah.
190 years.
You pointed that out too.
Butta gave back 190 years for his homies now. So basically, only thing I could think of was they came to him. He the only one still alive. OD dead. They saying Butta did it. You hear me?
Yeah.
Butta reversed the roles on everything. That's all I could see what happened, bro. They came to him and he had no. Yeah, they did kill him, but Kyra probably did it, but he killed Kyra. You hear me? Okay. Or some shit like that, bro. Okay. However it was a reverse role, bro.
Yeah.
They had to come to Butta and say, you know what I'm saying, you about OD. They had to probably. That's the only thing I could think of.
So you think they questioned Butta about other stuff besides the duck situation too? Or they came to see him about OD and he ended up telling on that as well? I
mean, Butta name is big over there in the neighborhood. So if they coming for some shit, if they saying all these old murders, they bringing up all the old murders, because there's a lot of shit that's up in there that's, you'll be like, damn, what they got to do with Duck? Yeah. They bringing up, Dale. Dale been dead. He was one of the first people who died from that hood, but they brought his up. So, they just going back. Yeah. And shit, Butta did what he had to do, if you ask me, man. Am I mad at Butta? No. Hey, you got a family. Butta got 4 kids. His baby mama died and some more shit on everything. So he got to be there for them girls and his kids, his son now.
Yeah. So with Butta, you think they just went down the timeline, he answered the questions?
Hell yeah. I mean, they went down the timeline and knowing, though.
Yeah.
You see, it's one thing to go down the timeline and be like, oh, this happened. But it's another thing to go down the timeline and they already know, bro.
Yeah.
And most likely, bro, when they come, they already fucking know, bro. What you gon' they just waiting on you to lie. Like when they, like for instance, is Kenny Mac your celly? Yeah, that was my celly. Well, I'm glad you ain't lie, cause he go to and showed me the fucking cell chart.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know, like, lying to a federal agent is a crime. You know what I'm saying? Even if they come question you at home or whatever the case may be. So if you're going to lie, just don't say nothing. Did they go down the timeline with you? Did they ask you about other stuff besides?
No, not about, none of that. Just, far as like where I'm from and,
Yeah.
Where I've been, like the normal shit that they already know. I mean, I can't say I wasn't from that hood. They already know this. Yeah. This shit in my record, public record. Yeah. So if I say, no, that ain't me. Oh, that ain't me. Yeah. I ain't got no motherfucking money to be fighting them and take care of my family, to be fighting this shit for what? I ain't do nothing. Yeah. You hear me? Like,
let me ask you this. Do you think, like even with Butta, do you think he's in denial?
I'm caught up in his fast life.